Thanks for tuning in to watch this Conversica demo. Today I'll be going over 3 key components: overview of Conversica, key metrics, Conversica support. Conversica is a company with a core technology called AI assistants or intelligent virtual assistants. These assistants are essentially designed to augment your sales and service team to help them scale beyond human capacity. The AI assistants will be doing pieces of the work that your team doesn't have the bandwidth to do or is struggling to complete, such as following up persistently with new or old leads, two-way conversation at scale, personalized messages that are prompt. The auto assistants help solve the problem of lack of consistency in communication with leads and prospects to ensure that your human team can spend more time on the quality work, such as selling cars or setting more appointments. Anytime a lead comes in, we are going to help find the best contact information for your team. Once we have the best contact information, we will alert the rep who is assigned to that lead. Essentially, we are teeing up all the leads for your dealership. We are helping your reps get in touch with the new leads and will continue to follow up with your leads for 60 days. If you would like leads to be reached out past that point, you can utilize the wonderful manual lead upload tool. The manual lead upload tool is a powerful tool that helps you read more leads than ever by uploading lead files directly into Conversica's dashboard. This tool lets you upload custom campaigns to reach out to leads with specific conversations that can be geared towards buybacks, leases that are about to expire, or even leads that have been considered lost. By uploading a CSV file, your assistant will work to find the needle in the haystack for you. I'm going to go back to the overview page here, and I want to make a quick note that when you sign up with the assistant, you'll have your very own dashboard, and you'll even be able to name your very own assistants. Today, I will be talking about the assistant called Claudia. So just like any sales rep, BDC, your assistant is going to have stats that she is going to be working towards that we measure her on. Right here, you will see, first, assisted appointments. These are appointments that she was able to help assist your team into getting. Assisted sales. These are assisted sales that the assistant was able to help assist your team in getting. I do want to make a point here that we are very conservative with what we count as an assisted sale. These leads have to go through the entire messaging process with the assistant and then be sold all within a select time period for us to count it as a sale. Gross profit. Here she is going to give you the average gross profit she's helping bring in at a certain time period. This is based off of the NADA average. Leads message. Here she is calculating how many leads she is reaching out to in a timely manner. Engagement rate. Engagement rate is a key metric because it is a rate of people who are actually writing back and having a two-way conversation with the assistant. Now, we have seen across the country, even the best sales teams without Conversica can be struggling with engagement rate. They may be getting 100 leads in a day and only be able to actually have quality two-way communication with about 30 of those leads. With Conversica, we are able to help bring in even more quality leads so your store can have more swings at the bat and ultimately your team can speak with most of those leads that are coming in. Then we also have phone numbers received. This is the metric of the new phone numbers the assistant was able to help gather. So that way your team has quality leads that are available at their fingertips. So I'm going to go in and pull up a conversation here. As you can see, the assistant is very persistent, but all of her messages are very polite and personalized. I also want to make a mention that every message is slightly different verbiage. That way your leads believe that they are talking to a real live representative at your dealership. Once the lead has provided all of their contact information and has shown interest in speaking with a representative, the assistant is going to go in and send an alert to the rep assigned. The alert will provide the representative with all of the lead's information, providing tools to help them get in contact with that lead, and will also let them know when the assistant will be following up next. 48 hours after the lead was assigned to the rep, the assistant is going to follow up with this lead to close the loop and make sure the lead doesn't slip through the cracks. If a customer responds to the follow-up email saying, I haven't received anything from the rep or I still have questions, then the assistant will flag them as a further action and re-notify the representative assigned. That way, no leads fall through the crack. Now, you may be thinking, what if my lead asks the assistant a specific question during the messaging? If the lead asks a general question like, what's your phone number or where are you located, the assistant can answer those and then continue the conversation. Now, if the lead does ask, do you have John Doe working there, or is this certain make and model still available, the assistant will go in, mark them as a lead to review, and notify the assigned representative. That way, your team can go in and answer those specific questions. If your team is struggling to make two-way communication or even struggling to get the lead the answer of that specific question they are asking for, they can go in and use the Reply as Assistant tool. This tool is available for the entire team to write and send live messages as the assistant to the lead directly. This is very handy if your team is struggling to make that quality two-way connection, because they can then jump into the dashboard right here and take advantage of the assistant's high deliverability to get the lead to respond. With most of our conversations, the assistant is also able to text. With texting, the assistant will input a message in the PS line asking if they want to opt into texting. If the lead responds saying anything along the lines that they do want to text, the assistant will automatically start texting them. I'm going to pull up an example for you right here. As you can see, we have a PS line saying, hey, if you'd like to text, let us know. The lead responds, yes, please text me. So the assistant automatically goes in and starts texting. At your fingertips, you also have access to Conversica's robust reporting. Here you will find leads quality, engagement rate, rep performance, conversation performance, lead source health, and even custom metrics for you to help track the assistant on your very own. What is being pulled up on the screen here is the lead quality health. As you can see, it gives you the overview of all the submitted leads, and then you're even able to dive into each individually. On the right here, you're able to then dive in. As I mentioned, you can pull up your rep performance. You can dive in, pull up your rep performance, and the report is going to adjust for you. Great part with these reporting too is you can dive into the lead sources, find out what your low engaging lead sources are, find out what your high engagement lead sources are. That way you can make sure that your reps are spending more time on the high engaging lead sources and letting the assistant do the tedious work on those low engaging lead sources. Lastly, when you have your assistant, you have an amazing team here at Conversica that will work by your side throughout your Conversica journey. All our partners are able to go to our help center, which is available through our dashboard. You go to this question mark and click Help Center. In the Help Center, you are going to find quick answers, information about features, some help on the settings, whether it's how to do this setting, or some information on the settings, some best practices, alerts, and also gives you information about what is new. The Help Center also even provides you quick access to send a case to our technical support team. Our technical support team is absolutely wonderful, and by going into the console, you can go into My Cases and contact them directly through this feature. Overall, the goal is to help make the rep's job more efficient and effective at your dealership. We can help let them handle more leads every month and ultimately bring in more revenue for your dealership. For more questions or to discuss signing up, please reach out to a Conversica team member today.